Welcome to Baikumi. Today we're making Agedashi Tofu, which is lightly fried and served with a warm sauce. This is popular in restaurants, but I think when made at home, it's even tastier. And what better way to show off those new frying skills after making corn fritters and tonkatsu from my previous videos. Let's get started. The ingredients today: 1 block of firm tofu, green onions, dried bonito flakes, which are fish flakes. This is 5 packets of 5 grams each. You can usually buy smaller size packets. The Japanese word for bonito flakes is katsuobushi. Here it is in hiragana. This is 5 packets of 2.5 grams each, which is what I use for the recipe. Buy what you can, as any leftover can be saved in a Ziploc. Be sure to press out the air and store in a cool, dark, and dry cabinet. Potato starch or cornstarch for dusting tofu, oil for frying, enough for about a ½ inch deep. For the sauce, water, sake, soy sauce or tamari sauce, sugar. We'll be using soup stock or dashi in Japanese in powdered form. For this recipe, we'll use the dried bonito soup stock or katsuo dashi. Now for the tools: measuring cup, something to mix the sauce, chopsticks or spoon, measuring spoons, cutting board and knife, 2 large plates, and some paper towels. Wait for on top of the plate. You'll see what I mean later. Small bowl and a soup spoon. Large plate for when dusting the tofu, cooking chopsticks or tongs, baking sheet, paper towels to line the baking sheet, cooling rack that fits inside for draining the fried tofu. Heavy gauge pot for frying. I'm using a 3-quart pot, so I use less oil. Ladle and resting plate. Small pot to heat the sauce. Serve individually or serve in a larger shallow bowl. Let's cube the tofu. First, rinse the top of the tofu container, slice open, and drain out the water. Now let's cut into 1-inch cubes. Cut the block into 4 slices. Then cut 1 slice lengthwise in half. Now cut widthwise into 4. Continue for the remaining slices. Time to press the tofu. Put the tofu on a paper towel lined plate. Place closely together in 1 layer. Put paper towels on top and then a plate, like a sandwich. Put some weight on top to help press out the water. I use glass containers. Now leave it for 20 to 30 minutes. Clean 1 or 2 stems of green onions and chop, and set aside. To make the sauce, use a small pot and add 1/2 cup water, 1/4 cup soy sauce or tamari sauce, 1/4 cup sake, 1 tablespoon sugar, 1/8 teaspoon dried bonito soup stock or katsuo dashi. That's it. Cover and set aside on the stove. Back to the tofu. Remove the glass containers, plate, and paper towels. Place 2 or 3 spoonfuls of starch in a small bowl. Be sure to cover each side of the tofu with starch. Almost done. It's time to fry. With oil inside the pot, turn the stove on to medium-high. Use an empty baking sheet to catch oil splatter for easier cleanup. Have the other baking sheet with paper towels and cooling rack prepared. Let's check the oil. Lightly press down the tips of chopsticks to the bottom of the pot. If the oil bubbles quickly around the tips, then it's ready. When unsure, put 1 piece of tofu in the oil. If it's too cold, it's okay. Time to check the oil again. It seems ready. Let's try a piece. Definitely ready. Space tofu apart and do not overcrowd. Let the tofu cook a bit untouched. Then check to unstick any from the bottom of the pot. Move pieces to cook evenly. Fry until golden. When nicely golden, remove from the oil. Continue until all the tofu is fried. When almost done, heat the sauce. When finished, turn off the stove, remove the oil from the hot burner to cool safely. Now, place the tofu in a serving bowl, pour the heated sauce over the top, finish by sprinkling bonito flakes and chopped green onions. Enjoy! Thanks so much for watching, and as always, for more information or printable recipe, visit bykumi.com. And don't forget to share your photos. Plus, next week we'll be making a ginger tofu dish that is vegan friendly. We'll see you again soon. じゃあね。